The second ingredient is alcohol, you guys. No. I mean, they're very subtle results, but hey, at least some are there. I'm questioning this whole entire experiment. Hello guys, today it's another Korean skincare staple experiment. This time I'm going to be trying the Innisfree green tea seed serum for 1 entire week and actually see what results we get in our skin and how our skin improves or doesn't, because we don't know yet. But anyways, the main ingredient in this is actually going to be green tea, which is actually amazing for our skin because it is rich in antioxidants which help us fight free radicals in the air and essentially protect our collagen in the skin, so a little bit anti-aging as well. But also this is anti-inflammatory, so it is going to help reduce the acne and the redness caused by acne in our skin, as well as regulating the sebum production. So it should be great for acne prone oily skin people just like me. Hi, how are you? So I'm definitely curious to see how this is going to help me out. But anyways, if we read from the bottle, it says that its concentrated serum delivers hydration with a balanced blend of jeoju, I'm sorry if I butchered it, green tea extract and green tea seed oil for sufficiently hydrated skin and healthy, glowy looking skin. So this is also, on top of that, gonna make my skin glowy and more moisturized. Girl, I am definitely hooked by this. Innisfree, you better snap with this. I'm totally intrigued now. Let's put this bad boy to the test then, shall we? Okay guys, so I've already cleansed, toned, essence, and serumed, and now this is the last serum that I'm gonna apply on my face for today. Now I wanna show you what my skin looks like to begin with. As you can see, I have pimples on my nose, pimples on my cheeks. I have redness from acne on my jawline, as you can see right here. So I'm definitely really curious to see if the green tea is actually going to help with soothing my skin and calming my acne and calming the redness, as well as making my skin more glowy and just hydrated, because it's supposed to do both. First of all, it's a pump, so let's just pump it out like this, I guess, on my finger. I would have preferred a dropper Innisfree, let me tell you, because this is like very, as you can see, very liquidy, so it's hard to apply on your skin. Oh, it's feeling refreshing. It is just a little bit tiny of a tingle that I'm feeling. It's very spreadable too. It kind of is hydrating. I like it. Okay, Innisfree. Now, you guys, the smell is so strong of green tea. I love it. It does smell a little bit like Centella Asiatica too, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that, but also quote me at the same time. But anyways, guys, honestly, first impressions, I feel like I'm definitely liking it as of now. But anyways, guys, I want to give you an update in the morning so that we can really see what our skin will look like when we wake up. If it's given us any benefits, we'll see. Okay, guys, so it's the morning. I have just cleansed my face. This is why it's still very much wet. However, what do you guys think of my skin? I feel like it's better looking. I feel like it has been soothed. Like, especially the redness is a little bit reduced, and also like especially here on the nose, I feel like the blackheads and also the pimples that I used to have on the nose are a lot less visible in results. I mean, they're very subtle results, but hey, at least some are there. So it is day 2. Before we go any further with this experiment, however, I want to read the ingredient list for this, because y'all know to really get the true essence of a product, we have to know what's in this to see if it will be any good or bad. So the first ingredient I see is actually propanediol. So this is actually an emollient, so it's going to be soothing and moisturizing to the skin. The second ingredient is alcohol, you guys. No.
Electric chair.
You guys, if you don't know why I'm having this reaction, is because, yeah, alcohol can be good to make some ingredients penetrate deeper into the skin, like for example, vitamin C or retinols. However, it disrupts the skin barrier in your skin, and it actually makes you age faster in the long term. So it's a really bad ingredient to be having. Let's keep reading. I then see glycerin, which is a hydrating and moisturizing ingredient. Okay, so that's good. Then there's also Camellia synthetis seed oil, which actually promotes the skin hydration, and also it is able to really penetrate deep into layers of your skin and actually stimulate skin elasticity. Therefore, I mean, it's a really good ingredient. Then there are just a lot of other moisturizing ingredients, like for example, lecithin. There's also sorbitan olivate, which is a derived of olive oil. Therefore, olive oil is rich in antioxidants, so it's going to be amazing for a little bit of anti-aging, fighting free radicals, as well as just moisturizing too. Oh my god, fragrance! Innisfree. So let me get this straight. You decided to put alcohol and fragrance in this. Like, do you want to kill us? Like, just whack me on the head at this point.
Just smack me right across the face, because this is just disrespectful.
What is happening? What was not clicking? What is not clicking? fragrance is really bad for your skin. It really gives you no benefit at all. Alcohol at least makes other ingredients penetrate deeper into the skin, but fragrance, really all it does, it makes you smell nicer, and really it irritates and sensitizes the skin, especially for sensitive skin people and dry skin people. Let's keep reading. Cacao, which actually promotes skin hydration and helps keep the skin hydrated for longer. So I mean, most of the ingredients are okay if it wasn't for the alcohol and the fragrance in this. You have no excuse. Honestly, at this point, I'm questioning this whole entire experiment. This will really have to show up and show off and give me amazing results for me to even consider approving this at this point. So it is day 4. I've been using this. Even though it contains those 2 ingredients, they're still here. I cannot swallow that. I'm sorry. But you guys, honestly, if I have to be honest, I feel like maybe I am seeing an improvement, as in maybe a reduced in the redness and also in the acne. And also my skin just looks a little bit more calm. And now as far as glowiness goes, I mean, I feel like my skin is already the glowiest it can be.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
You're a dreamer. You dream a lot in your sleep.
No, not really. I know.
Yes, you do.
No, I
yes,
don't.
you do.
So I'm not seeing any improvements in that. And lastly, anti-aging. I mean, I do still have my 2 fine lines on my forehead, as you can see them right here, 1 and 1. And also the crow's feet, they're like my under eyes, they're still a bit crepey and very quite dry. So I don't feel like it's helping in that case. Okay guys, so it's day 6. I'm doing my morning routine just because I don't see why you couldn't be using this in the morning as well. In this week, there definitely have been some ups, some downs, some things that I haven't told you guys and I haven't vlogged. So it's definitely worth that you keep on watching for me to tell you my final thoughts and results, and ultimately if this is actually worth to be bought. Let's see. No, I told you I'm not gonna give the kids any more of the... Oh, hi, hello, ma'am, you must be Miss Innisfree, am I right? Yes, please take a seat. Mind you, me calling you today was no mistake for sure. We have to really discuss an important matter, and that is your son's behavior. The green tea seed serum. Well, if I'm not mistaken, your son has recently enrolled in our school, the very prestigious Random's International School of Skincare and everything that is beauty related that has ever walked and graced this earth. Am I correct? Yes. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Matt, the principal. Upon arrival, your son has truly started picking fights with other skincare pals and products, and truly also he has not been complying with their 3 most crucial and important rules. The first one being, for the safety of every child in this school, no alcohol ever allowed in the school grounds and proximity of the said location. Your son has shown up with denatured alcohol in his possession.
I have no responsibilities, but I don't want to look like I'm doing nothing, so I try and drink.
The second rule that we pride ourselves to respect every time is showing up to school on time and with a not overpowering fragrance, so not to disturb the other lessons and skincare pals. Again, your son has not been respecting this.
Damn, you smell good. What's that you got on?
Pussy.
But anyways, as you can see, Miss Innisfree, we have problems with your son. I am truly, as the principal of the school, thinking about expelling him for inappropriate behavior. If you didn't know, alcohol is truly harmful for our skin because in the long run, it can really make us age. And in this school, on this channel, aging is not a word that is familiar to us. It is not part of our vocabulary, just like wrinkles and being natural, okay? But yeah, Innis, I get you. I'm understanding. I'm coming your way. I know why you decided to put alcohol in this, and that is because it makes penetrate ingredients a lot better. However, in this day and age, in this economy, in 2020, you can truly come up with an ingredient list that can also be very much effective without having alcohol. If this wouldn't be possible, then how can you explain The Ordinary, or literally basically every other Korean skincare brand out there, formulating their products without alcohol? How do you explain that? Please let me know. No, I will not accept that excuse at all. The second thing that I truly cannot is fragrance. However, I have to say that is okay. It is very nice. It is very delicate, very sophisticated. I would actually use this as a perfume. However, unfortunately, we are not designing a perfume here. We are designing a skincare product. However, I am aware that I have let a few other skincare products that I reviewed in the past pass by and just closed an eye even though they had fragrance and I still approved them. So I will not put you past this for this instance, Innisfree. Now that we have discussed that, I truly want to move on to the positives and the results that I have seen on my skin, because I have to say this is a solid serum. It is truly amazing. I have seen an improvement in reduced redness in my skin. It is just a lot more even in tone and reduced redness from acne, as well as just I feel like I'm getting a little bit less breakouts than usual. Now moving on to as far as reduced sebum production levels, I have to be honest, I haven't seen any improvements in that at all. I will say if you have acne prone oily skin and you truly are looking for a serum that will reduce your oiliness, I truly wouldn't rely only solemnly on this, because at least in my opinion, I don't really see how this is gonna reduce the oiliness in your skin. Another thing that I really liked though was how soothing and nice was this product feeling on my skin. Mind you, if you are a skincare junkie just like me, you probably might be used to using strong active ingredients like, for example, retinol, vitamin C's, salicylic acids, lactic acids. And if we can be completely transparent and honest with each other right now, those ingredients on our skin, they truly are not nice to apply. They do be stinging our skin, making our skin red. This is good for our skin, and it also is nice to apply. When I was putting this, I was truly just loving the experience. If I have to be honest, also the smell. Okay, don't drag me for that, but I was loving the smell. Innisfree. Now, my tip if you want to incorporate this in your skincare routine would be, if you are maybe using niacinamide, which is going to reduce the redness, and you want to amplify the effect of those, then apply this on top. Or maybe if you are applying any AHAs, BHAs that we all know can be a little bit drying, irritating to the skin, applying this on top is really going to soothe the skin from the harshness and strength of those AHAs/BHAs, and it's just going to be just another layer of soothingness, of niceness and juiciness and for your skin to really drink up and enjoy. Basically, all I'm saying is that this is the jolly. It will go with everybody, or how I like to say it, a metaphor that is always present is she is a prostitute, meaning she will go with everything, she will get along with everything as long as you run her coins. Oh, and another thing that I want to mention, another promise that this serum made was to increase the glowiness of the skin. I always get so many comments from you guys saying that my skin is super glowy, and honestly, I agree. All I'm saying is that I do apply a lot of my serums and I love to glow, or some people could call it wet, greasy look. I love that look. I just love to shine, okay? And as if the skincare glow was not enough for me, I on top of that decide to put on my highlighter so to really shock people when they see me. Their pores just literally enlarge because they're in shock of how glowy I am. That is why people have big pores, because their pores are in shock. But anyways, this whole thing to say, I haven't really seen an improvement in the glowiness of my skin. But I will say I do see the potential of this brightening up your skin. So maybe if you not have reached your glowiness potential, you have not graduated, you have not earned your master's in glowing, then I would say this could definitely help you with that. When I apply this on my skin, it definitely gives me a very nice glow, very nice shine, and also the ingredients in this should indeed increase the moisturization and hence the glowiness of the skin. So 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 2 is 4, 5 + 5 is 10, tomato, when in Rome, it makes sense.
If 2 + 2 is 4, right, and 5 + 5 is 10, okay. What the fuck is this?
And now lastly but not leastly is going to be the packaging, because I have to be honest, when I first bought this I was like, it's a serum but it comes in a pump. I usually don't like pumps for serums.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at me, but it must be said.
I prefer just a dropper, okay? But then using this, I just totally shifted my mind. And that is because, you guys, truly, one pump is gonna give you the right amount to apply on one cheek. Another pump, the other cheek, another pump, the forehead. Whereas with a dropper, yeah, you have the control of how much to put on, but let's be honest, I have no self-control when it comes to applying ingredients, and I do go overboard. With this one, I feel like I have a little bit of more discipline, if I have to be honest. On top of that, a pump is a little bit more hygienic, I feel like. And on top of that, not specifically for this serum, but for other serums, a pump is amazing because there is no air contact. So for example, a retinol, a vitamin C, they wouldn't come in contact with air, and we all know that oxygen, especially for antioxidants, it just denatures them. So that would be a very smart thing. And saying that this does contain antioxidants in this, maybe that is why Innisfree decided to go with a pump. But anyways, wrapping up my thoughts, I really just want to give you one little firing one little shade throwing, because you know I am the queen of throwing shade. So here we go. Innisfree. I get why you're called free now, because you should make your products free. This specifically does not deserve to be purchased. This should actually be free of charge. But anyways, guys, now I want to give you a little bit more info and actually tell you when you should use this, how you should use this, who could actually use this. So first of all, this is for all skin type. No, I don't see why no dry skin people could use this, normal skin people could use this, oily skin people could use this. Green tea is just amazing for everybody. Moving on to if you should apply this in the morning or at night. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to apply this either in the morning or at night, or honestly both. If you really find yourself to truly fall in love with this product, girl, you can go ahead and apply this both in the morning and at night, just because the ingredients are very soft. It's not like, for example, a salicylic acid, which will destroy the first layer of your skin. Antioxidants in general can totally be applied in the morning and at night. Personally, myself, I would use this in the morning just for the sake of it and have a little bit more of that protection from free radicals. So maybe you could apply this on top of your vitamin C so to really soothe the skin. Because in my experience, I have tried a few vitamin C's. The Ordinary, I'm looking at you. The Suspension 22%, I feel like it was. That stings like a mother. If you have tried it, you will know. We can relate on a soul deeper level. I feel like this would have truly helped me with enjoying that vitamin C if I were to have had this in the past while I was using that. And now, for anyone who's still watching, I want to reward you, because to be honest, like, I'm aware that I do talk a lot, and so not a lot of people actually stick out here to look my full review. But you, if you have and you're watching and want to reward you now, I'm personally gonna tell you a little secret about this. If you were to ask me, Mateo, would you be using this in your skincare routine once this experiment is over? I would tell you no. Even though I have been preaching about this before, I still wouldn't use this, even though it did give me results. And that's because I know deep in my heart that this is gonna be long run bad for my skin, because again of the alcohol in this. If it would have been just fragrance, I honestly would have been fine with it. But when it comes to alcohol, I wouldn't put her against that. I don't drink alcohol because it's bad for the skin. If I don't drink it, why would I be applying it to my skin? Like, it just makes it don't make no sense.
That does make no sense.
Literally, also if you're applying perfume on, like, for example, your neck, if you're applying perfume on your wrists, behind your ear, perfume contains denatured alcohol. In the long run, you're gonna see those parts where you apply the perfume age a lot faster. That is why I apply perfume literally on my clothes. I wouldn't chuck it out, of course, no, because it's good after all. But once I'm done with this bottle, I'm not gonna buy this again. And I know that most certainly out there are some other serums that are based from green tea that do not contain alcohol in it, that do not contain fragrance in it. So I will personally go ahead and buy those and not this one. And so for that, you know what you should do is maybe consider subscribing to the bell icon so you don't miss any of my uploads, because sis, let me tell you, I always give you tips on how to save your skin and how to really get your skincare routine down to a T so you can achieve your really just like skincare goals. Truly, I want both of us to get to the age of 70 and still look 30. I know it's unfeasible. It looks unfeasible. Why is that? Because me and you, we haven't turned 70 yet. Once we do, they'll know. They'll know. But so anyways, join the random family. We would love to have you here if you have any skin concerns, like for example, acne and wrinkles. Clearly, I embody both of them. So honestly, mwah. And also, if you want to maybe see a little bit more behind the scene of what is going on in here, so what you should do is maybe follow me on my Instagram as well, because we do keep the same energy. And also, if you maybe have some skin issues that you want to talk one-on-one, or you want some feedback, some help from me, then I would love to help you out. So don't hesitate to DM me on my Instagram as well. But anyways, to my randoms who are still watching, or if you're new here but you are yet still watching, good for you. Thank you so much. But you know what time of it is now. It's time for the Italian word of the video. And since this video was all about this green tea seed serum, the Italian word of the video is actually going to be tè, which is tea in English. To be completely honest, in Italy, we are not that passionate about tea as much as British people are, and I'm living in the UK now, so I know. We're more passionate about coffee, so really we don't have that much of a culture about tea. Yeah, we do drink tea, like, don't get me wrong, but just know, like, if you go to Italy and you order tea at a bar, I'm sorry, but you don't deserve to be in Italy. If you are in Italy and you go to Italy and you go to a bar, you want to be ordering an espresso, a caffè macchiato, macchiato. You want to be ordering something classic. But sis, anyways, where do you think you're going? Because I see you. You're about to press Ask Play and go watch somebody else's YouTube channel that might have caught your eye. No, that is not what we're gonna do today. Because if you do, I will throw this on your face and this will actually age you. What you should do now instead is watch one of these two videos right here, because it's just gonna be as informative, just as funny, just as entertaining, just as whatever this was for you. But oh, while you're doing that, remember to be random and always be random. Yes, indeed. But watch now, or don't make me do it, because you know I will.